Jeeves, A Butler's Tale. You play as butler to Baron von Snootypants III. You must run the day-to-day affairs of his manor flawlessly. You will be given tasks to do, such as answer the door, greet guests, make tea, manage maids, and more. Should you make too many mistakes, you will be fired. Last as long as you can under the ever-watchful and demanding eye of the Baron. Can you make it through the week? The game is a simulation game. The platforms are PC, mobile, and web. The target system specification will be low to mid-end PC and integrated graphics and mobile processors. This game will be targeting and should appeal to the indie game enthusiast, the simulator enthusiast, the quick 15-minute playtime game enthusiast, the competitive social gamer, the casual Facebook gamer, and for an optional stretch goal, the LAN party multiplayer gamer. The player will manage the manor in an attempt to keep their employer placated. Rarely will there be enough resources to go around, so the challenge is to prioritise work that the employer will check on or see, and hide your inefficiencies or failures. The player is rewarded for completing tasks without perceived fault. The player will be penalised for jobs not done, jobs done poorly, or failed tasks. The difficulty will increase level by level as the player is employed in larger and larger manors within the Baron's grand estates. The scoring system will be based on reputation, which can be gained or lost depending on the player's performance. The characters are Jeeves, the player, Baron von Snootypants III, who is the antagonist, and your staff, maids and groundsmen. They each have different characteristics based on their roles in the game. Gameplay mechanics. The player input will be click to move and interact on PC, or touch to move and interact on mobile. Available actions are to get people to follow, wait, and assign tasks. You may also interact with objects and people around the house, or even perform tasks directly, such as cleaning a mess or making a visitor a drink. However, it is best to limit these forays, as they can detract from managing the house proper. Different game modes are Normal Mode. This is the default game mode. The player will play against the manor in a best effort to run the grand house. And Multiplayer Mode, which is our stretch goal. You will play head-to-head against rival butlers in neighbouring manors, sabotage your rivals with door-to-door salesmen, prank pizzas, flaming dog poo bags, and so on. Poach their staff, and send poor staff their way with false good references. The first butler to a reputation goal wins, or the last butler not fired. The art style will be tile-based, fixed isometric top-down view, reminiscent of such games as Zoo Tycoon, SimCity, and Theme Hospital. The art may be 2D or 3D, but should have a light comical flair. Some examples are: an esteemed guest's wig falls off, creating a mini crisis. Find it before one of your staff discards or worse, mows over it. At the house ball, you have to sneak an esteemed guest out who has lost his pants without being seen. Or perhaps an esteemed guest's dog has made its way onto the manor roof. Send a groundsman to retrieve it before esteemed madam faints. In-game events. There will be routine events, challenge events, and the main event. Routine events will occur constantly. Tasks such as maintain the lawns or house, tend to the Baron's needs such as food and clothes, answer the door, and manage guests. Challenge events will occur on occasion at random. These will be harder and require quick thinking, more focus, and micromanagement of staff. The main event will be the single major level objective, such as prepare for a great ball or restore a dilapidated wing in time for a guest to arrive. These events are on a strict time limit. The team. This game is quite art heavy. The engine will most likely be textured low poly 3D, as this seems to be the most rapidly developable style, and tile-based. The retro aesthetic is preferred, and for this I anticipate we will need 2 artists. The programmers will be required to create context-sensitive interactable objects such as stoves and doors, and simple AI to perform tasks. I expect we'll require 2 programmers. The designer will need to steer the design of the manners and the challenges in-game. I anticipate will require one designer. Thank you for watching, and remember, vote 1 for Jeeves.